I get asked all the time, what was it like growing up with your dad and being who he is in the industry, doing it as long as he's done it? And I reflect often on the lessons that he instilled in me, whether it was intentional or not. Dad, if you're watching, was it intentional or not? The thing that he always stressed to me was you have to seek out mentors and create opportunities to expand your point of view. See, growing up, many of us, we were isolated to our household, to our church, to our school, to our friends, to our parents, and we emulate the people that we are closest to. And what he was stressing to me was, there's absolutely no reason why you couldn't become the next, most successful person out of our community. The key is you gotta find exposure. You gotta find mentors. You gotta seek out people to find out that how did they do it? What was their gift? And really, when I think about my dad, that was really the greatest gift he gave me, which was exposure. He opened some doors, and the second those doors were open, I was willing to ask all the questions and sit there and be silent and just listen, try and absorb to realize that these women, these men that he was exposed to that were so wildly successful in their own way, whether that was from a religious standpoint, a financial standpoint, a health and vitality standpoint, a business standpoint, a family standpoint, they had achieved a level of success. And because I was able to be around that, experience that, I can then figure out the clues, how they did it. What were the plays that they ran to become this wildly successful? So when I think about my dad, the first lesson is just find exposure. You can read books, you can go on, Perplexity and Grok and all these different ChatGPT tools, and you can literally tap into the minds of the world's most successful people in any field you desire, and you can extract those insights. Well, early on in my life, 17, 18 years old, he got me on that path. And for that, I'm always grateful. And then I would say the second thing was, I would watch my dad leave Sunday night and not really ever know where he was going next, but knowing that he was gonna fly somewhere Sunday, speak Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, fly home. And when he got home, he was able to still be as energized as I know what it takes to be energized on an appointment in front of clients, like when it really matters. And meaning he didn't care that he was tired. He always gave us his best. And if you think about a wonderful business insight, nobody wants to work with an energy sucking vampire. Everybody is attracted to a level of energy and passion and purpose and enthusiasm. And that lesson, that nobody cares mindset, that just man up, get out there, put a smile on your face, and whether it's at the baseball game or at the listing appointment or in front of an audience, whatever you're doing, give of yourself 100%. I wrote about it in my second book where I talked about how do you operate at level 10, like your version of 10, not me versus you, me versus me. How do I stay at my best every single day? Because you know what? Every person you interact with deserves you at your best. These were some of the core things that he was able to instill in myself and my siblings, specifically for me. Get as much exposure as you can to realize that anybody can do it and that success truly does leave clues. And if you can tap into how they did it, what they did, how long it took, the pitfalls, the mistakes that they made, then you can get there faster, right? I was super inspired by that. And the other one is really work ethic and just making sure that you show up at your best every single day. So as we sit here on Father's Day, I'd ask you, what are the lessons you've learned from your father, your uncles, your mentors, your grandfather, the men in your life that impacted you the most? I'd love to hear those comments from you. See them down below, or maybe send me a DM and let me know. So to you and to all the dads out there, happy Father's Day. Thanks for being you and doing what you do.